Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday evening to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, both the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs will be traveling across the Atlantic 3,695 miles away to England's capital of London, a very well-known city in Europe. And I'll explain more about that in just a second. So, London, however, like I said, is a very important city in Europe. They hosted the Summer Olympics 3 times since 1896. The years were back in 1908, 1948, and 2012, respectively, the most out of any city hosted since 1896. London is also home of the London Eye, which is a large Ferris wheel. It's pretty big. That overlooks the city of London, and it's located near the Thames River. And London is very well known for the Tower of London and that Big Ben clock that you'll see around London. And London is very well known for its Wimbledon, if I haven't said it in previous videos. It's a tennis tournament usually around May or June. It's been there since 1877, about 143 years ago. That tradition started in England, but I don't think they did it this year because of the pandemic. And it's also home to Buckingham Palace, home of the British royal family. So without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this. We will see you guys at Wembley Stadium in London. Alright, here we are at Wembley Stadium in London, England, as we see the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers come out of the tunnel today. And this is going to be a pretty good matchup, I'm going to have to say, because both offenses are on fire by both quarterbacks, Mahomes and Roethlisberger, respectively.
Today, from Wembley Stadium in London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs versus Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Alright, now we are the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we got the USC product, Juju Smith-Schuster, in the Long Beach, California native, a suburb of LA. And he's going to return it. He's going to get stopped there at the 32. And this will be the first time for the University of Miami of Ohio product, Ben Roethlisberger, who got drafted by the Steelers back in 2004. And we see James Conner, University of Pittsburgh product, run it in, gets 14 yards in. So this will be his first carry of the game whatsoever. So we're going to use a Y sail this time. So I'm thinking about my main receiver could be Ebron, but he's going to run this all the way out. Could he make it into the end zone? The answer will be yes. And that will be a touchdown. 53 yards there just to score it. The first touchdown of the game for the Steelers. And they're going to lead it 7-0 here in London. We will see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now we will see the Texas A&M product, Patrick Mahomes, stepping onto the field for the first time today. Also a college baseball player as well himself. His father played Major League Baseball for so many organizations in the past couple of years. And he is 1 for 1 on the day. That's why he has such a good throwing arm, because I think he played pitcher, if I'm not 100% sure. Oh, and we get an interception, and I'm thinking it is Joe Hayden, and he's going to return it all the way to the end zone for a pick six, touchdown, Steelers, and it's a 40-yard touchdown return there. And that is the touchdown by the defense. First touchdown of the game for the defense there. He knew how to read the offense. He read the quarterback right. And then he just ran it all the way to the other side of the field. Touchdown Steelers, and we're going to take a break. All right, and the Chiefs lose the ball, and Cam Hayward gets a fumble recovery. Stephon Tuitt makes the sack on Patrick Mahomes. And this is going to be a first down and 10 for the Steelers. And this will be Kansas City's second turnover of this game. And now he's going to hand the ball off to James Conner, the University of Pittsburgh product, and gets it down to the 33 there. So now we're going to use the 4 verticals play, and I'm thinking my main receiver could likely be Smith-Schuster, but I'm going to throw deep across the field, and he catches it, I think, one-handed. 33-yard touchdown there, and the Steelers will now lead this 21-0 here. So he caught it with one hand, and that is incredible, folks. That is so unique. And we will see you guys when we are on defense. Sammy Watkins gets his first touchdown of the game as Patrick Mahomes ran across the field, threw it deep with that strong arm of his, and he caught it with his 2 hands, ran it into the end zone. Touchdown Chiefs, and it will now be 21-7 here in London. All right, now this will be first. No, wait, it's kickoff time, actually. It actually would be kickoff because, let's see, Juju Smith-Schuster will be returning the ball here for the Steelers. And he's going to get stopped at the 24-yard line. We only got 49 seconds to go. We do not want to mess around. We want to get at least as many first downs as we can. Oh, and he's going to run this out. Ooh, no one's going to stop him there. But he's going to get stopped at the 47. First down and 10 for the Steelers. This is what Pittsburgh was expecting. I mean, and he's going to get stopped there at the 27. 3 for 3, 106 yards total passing. Wow, so we only got 3, 2, 1. The quarter will end, and the Steelers are taking the big lead here in London, 21-7 here in London. So we're winning by 14 points, however, which is kind of unique in a way. And he's going to catch it to Ebron. Do they make it to the red zone? Answer is yes. So now we got and I'm going to get sacked. We're going to use 2nd and 13 now. I'm going to think about using a curl combo. And I'm going to pass it to Ebron. And he will go down at the 3. All right, now this is 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line here in London at Wembley Stadium is where we are at right now. Now, Mahomes is going to get sacked. And Cam Hayward, I think, will recover the football again and score a touchdown. This is what the same thing he did back in Inglewood from episode 3 of this season. And it will now be 28-7 here in London as the Steelers lead this by 21 points. And we will see you guys. Well, we're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now it's 1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line. We are in fact, in the red zone. However, we're going to use... And now Sammy Watkins will get it in to the 2-yard line. So we're going to have to blitz here. The Chiefs are trying to get another touchdown here. And Cam Hayward stops Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the rookie from LSU. And this will now be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Now Mahomes, I'm thinking he's going to run it in, and he will. Touchdown, Chiefs. All right, now the Kansas City Chiefs, however, get a 2-point safety, and we are going to have to do a free punt at the 20, so we're going to free kick at the 20, so we're going to have to punt at the 20-yard line, and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to return here. Sammy Watkins will get stopped at the 46, so this will be, in fact, a 1st and 10. the Steelers are leading this by 13 points, however. I mean, when we score our next touchdown plus the PAT, we'll be even leading it by 20. And that will be an incomplete pass there. 5 for 7, 115 yards for Patrick Mahomes and a touchdown. And so it's second down at 10 here in London. He's going to pass it. Was intended for Travis Kelce, but he did not complete the pass. Third down at 10 now from the 46 here in London still. I like that Union Jack on that scoreboard there representing the flag. Oh, and he gets a reception there, and the Chiefs are going to take a timeout. So we're going to use some man coverage here. We only got 46 seconds to go before this whole quarter ends, before this first half even ends. I meant to say quarter as well, but go ahead. I mean, Pat Mahomes is 7 for 10, 143 yards, 1 INT and 1 touchdown. We're going to blitz here on defense. He's going to pass it. And Kansas City is going to take another timeout. So it's now 28-15. The Chiefs are coming back here, trying to get 6 more points up on the board, and if they do that, it will be now 28-22. Sammy Watkins gets a reception and scores a touchdown, and it's his second receiving touchdown of the game, and it will now be 22, when they score a PAT, and we'll see you guys when we have the ball. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff here after Kansas City. They are scored their touchdown. They're trailing by 6 points. Pittsburgh is taking a dominant lead here. And we are going to get down at the 32, however. And I'm thinking, hey, we're going to do this one last quick play before the first half ends. So now Roethlisberger is going to throw it deep across the field to Juju Smith-Schuster. And Smith-Schuster slides on in there. Touchdown, and it will now be 35-22. So we will be leading this by 13 points. 68-yard touchdown. And I think this is his second touchdown overall in this game, if I'm not mistaken, maybe his first. So we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now it's the second half already has just begun. The Steelers are leading this by 13, but the Chiefs are trying to make a comeback here to take the lead. And we got Tyreek Hill, the West Alabama product. And he's going to get stopped at the 30-yard line for this Kansas City offense. So Mahomes will be leading it whatsoever down at the 30-yard line. So it's first down at 10 now. All right, now Mahomes is trying to figure out who could be his. Oh, fumble. And Pittsburgh recovers, and they're going to get stopped there. Joe Hayden makes the recovery. He was the guy that got that pick six earlier in the first quarter. And this is now Kansas City's 4th turnover in this game. Wow. They're trailing by 13, and the Steelers took the huge lead in the first half. All right, now we are at 1st and 10. We got James Conner. He's going to run the ball. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to jump on in to the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And this is now going to be his first rushing touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are going to lead this by 21. Because we're going to try to do a 2-point conversion here. We're going to go for 2 because James Conner has the miraculous speed. And now they make it into the end zone, and that is good. It will now be 43-22 here in London. The Steelers are winning by 21. All right, now it is first down and 10 from the 41. All right, now Mahomes, he's going to hand the ball off. Oh, wait, he's going to pass this time, and he'll throw deep, but that will be incomplete there for the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's now 2nd and 10. here in London, England. Steelers are on fire right now. They are undefeated in the city of London on Madden 21. They beat the Jaguars in London. So now Travis Kelce gets a reception, but they do make it in the red zone, 11 for 15, 226 yards whatsoever. So now we're going to use some man coverage here, play some defense, play some more defense. And this will be first down and 10 from the 13. Edwards-Helaire gets only a yard in, so maybe 2 yards in actually. And we're at the 11-yard line whatsoever. And he's going to hand the ball off to Edwards-Helaire. 3 rushes and 5 yards in. So it's third down and 3. We're at the 6 here. They are at the 6. They do not make a... Oh, and they do make a touchdown. Damian Williams gets his first receiving touchdown of the game. And this will now be 43-29 here in London. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff here with Juju Smith-Schuster. So now Smith-Schuster will be ready to return. We are at the 35 here. He's going to break a couple of tackles. Could he make it all the way? They're going to say yes, he will. No one's going to stop him. He's going to run it all the way. He's jumping on in. Touchdown, Steelers. 100-yard touchdown there on that play. And it's now going to be 50-29 here in London, England. So we're going to take a break. And we will see you guys in the fourth quarter. All right, as you guys saw, the third quarter had just ended. And now this is the fourth quarter here in London. Steelers are leading us by 21 points whatsoever. And now will be an incomplete pass again. Second down and 10 from the 46 here in London at Wembley Stadium. Steelers are off to a well performance, and so is the Chiefs, and they get a reception there. Sammy Watkins, 15 out of 20 there, 277 yards total whatsoever. So this will be at the 30-yard line. So now it's first down and 10. We're going to play some more. They're trying to get it into the red zone, and he's going to get it. Yes, he's going to get it at the 16, which is in the red zone. First down and 10 now from the 16-yard line. So we're going to first down and 10 now. He's going to throw it to a receiver there, and it's now at the 12-yard line. So we're at red zone. We're at the 12 here in London. So now he's going to hand the ball off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Third down and 8 now. And it's at the 14-yard line. The 2-minute warning is coming right up. And he's going to hand the ball off. And it will be down at the 10. So it is fourth down and 4. They're trying to do a fourth down conversion, in fact. So what's going to happen now? That will be coming up here just shortly. And Travis Kelce gets it in for the end zone. His first receiving touchdown of the game. And this is now going to be 36-50. Well, 50-36 here in London. Steelers are doing a really well performance here. 9 out of 75 yards. And now we're going to get it down to the 35. And he gets stopped at the 47. So this will be a first down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm going to hand the ball off to Alejandro Villanueva, the U.S. Army veteran. And he no longer serves in the U.S. Army, but he is a proud veteran. I think he left the U.S. Army about 2015. His service was over by 2015. And Villanueva gets a reception there. And now we only got seconds to go before this game is over. 1st and 10 now from the 21 here. We got Derek Watt, excuse me. He's the middle brother of TJ and JJ respectively. So TJ's the youngest. Derek and TJ both play for Pittsburgh. Derek is the only brother that plays on offense. 11 for 11 there, 261 yards. 2nd down and goal now for Pittsburgh. We're going to think about it and take a break. All right, now it is 1st down and 10. We are down at the 20-yard line here in London. So we only got less than a minute to go before this game's over. And he's going to pass it to Travis Kelce. And he will get stopped at the 41 there. So now we're going to use some zone coverage here. And our defense has been auto-flipped for some reason. Oh, and it's going to be a completed pass to Travis Kelce. I thought we were going to get an INT there. But the clock is winding down. We are at the 36 whatsoever. So all right, now he's going to throw it. Completed pass, 21 out of 26 there. And the game will be over in London. But I accidentally. So as you guys saw, the final score is 50 to 36 here in London. The score was, as you guys saw, total offense 391 for Kansas City. Pittsburgh had 314. 61 rushing yards for Pittsburgh, 357 for Kansas City. 253 passing yards for Pittsburgh, 334 for Kansas City. Kansas City had 17 first downs. Pittsburgh had 7. No punt return yards whatsoever. Kickoff return yards wise, we did get at least one touchdown there. 192, they had 184. They had 575 total yards. We had 506. They had 4 turnovers in this game. And let's see, 4 for 4 in red zone. Red zone touchdowns, they got 4. We really didn't get any touchdowns. Well, red zone wise, Patrick Mahomes with a 142.3 passer rating, 21 out of 26 there, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 INT on the day. Ben Roethlisberger, on the other hand, had a perfect day with 158.3 perfect passer rating, 12 out of 12 there, 265 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had 5 carries, 8 yards in, no touchdowns whatsoever. Patrick Mahomes, however, had 5 carries, 51 yards, and 1 touchdown. James Conner had 4 carries, 61 yards, and 1 TD, which counted. So let's see receiving-wise. Travis Kelce did have the most receptions out of any team. He had 6, 139 yards, and 1 touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster had 3 receptions, 121 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Sammy Watkins had 5 receptions, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Eric Ebron had 3 receptions, 79 yards, and a touchdown. Alejandro Villanueva had 3 receptions and 30 yards in without a touchdown. So let's see the defensive units. Let's see. Derek Nannati had 1.5 sacks. Devin Bush and Stephon Tuitt respectively had sacks. Damian Wilson, Frank Clark, and Juwan Thornhill all had 0.5 sacks. Joe Hayden got the team's only interception and returned for a touchdown, 42 yards. That was the TD. Fumble recoveries, Cam Hayward had 2, but he only had 1 touchdown. Frank Clark scored Kansas City's only 2-point safety. And there were 2 defensive touchdowns there. Cam Hayward, fumble recovery there, and Joe Hayden with the pick 6. That wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we will show you tomorrow's matchup. And this, my friends, will be tomorrow's matchup, first episode, where the New York Giants will be battling off the Cleveland Browns. That wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we will see you guys next time. Peace out.